Hello folks, thank you for joining me at Urban Rider. We have a jacket in the studio today that is part of actually 3 that we have in from the company Age of Glory. They are a relatively new or young company, but they are expanding and improving their lineup rapidly, in fact. So, as I say, we have 3 new safety approved leather jackets from Age of Glory. We have the Rogue, the Rocker, and the Kingpin is the one we've got in the studio with us today. There will be links in the description if you want to check out the other 2 instead. But let's explain a little bit about this jacket to start with. So, as mentioned, it is a safe jacket. It is CE approved at level AA. Probably something I would expect from a leather jacket like this. It comes in at £399, which is a nice kind of comfortable price for, again, a leather jacket of this quality. And a good comparison probably, if you want some point of reference, if you're not familiar with their line or their style of jacket, are the jackets from Roland Sands Design. They're quite close in obviously their function, somewhat in their style, and the fit specifically with this one, I will explain a little bit more on that in a few moments. The first thing to explain though with any leather jacket is the quality of the leather. Of course this is high quality leather. It is 0.9 to 1.1 millimeters thick. It actually feels slightly thicker than that to get on and move around in my opinion. It is nice and tough. I quite like my leather jackets to be a little bit more on the tough side. It's still flexible, it is still comfortable, but it is a nice tough leather jacket. It comes in either brown or black if you prefer. I think the brown actually catches my eye slightly more. And it's made of a cow pull-up leather. Pull-up leather referring to the fact that this is colored using aniline dyes and has a wax or oil treatment to it as well. Aniline dyes help the color embed a little bit more deeply into the leather. They keep it nice and soft, nice and supple as well. It's a really nice way to treat the leather, and it also means that they age slightly better over time. They tend to take on a bit of a patina to them. They will lighten and darken in certain areas, and it becomes a little bit more like a fingerprint at that stage. Each one will be unique the more that you wear it. You have a few different details across this if you look around it. Starting at your neckline, you have this padded section at the very top. You've got this buckle obviously around there to tighten in. You've got this YKK zipper on the front which goes all the way down to this snap around your waist to secure that. With leather over the top, so obviously it's not going to scratch your paintwork, which is obviously a good thing. You've got these extra sections on your shoulders. I really like that design actually. It's quite nice, which goes down into some quilting at the tops of your shoulders. And you've got quilting at your lower back as well, an extra section of leather across your elbows, impact areas, obviously, and then this flexible section around your shoulders, this pleat just to make it slightly more comfortable. Obviously, if you're reaching on the bike, that does make it more comfortable. It's also just a nice aesthetic feature. I really like that kind of look on my leather jackets as well. You've got a pair of buckles around your waist to tighten that in, so a decent amount of adjustability. You've got this accordion stretch leather around your ribs to make it more flexible as well. You've got zips around your wrists for easy access, so you can secure that nice and tight. And you've got 2 pockets actually at your chest on the outside, both on the left side. You've got 2 around your waist, and then you've got 2 more pockets on the inside, as well as this lovely blue satin liner, which is quite eye-catching. It looks really nice when contrasting with the black leather. And then the only bit of branding you've got on this is their Age of Glory logo on your chest, which is pretty subtle and it's a nice little feature. And then we come to the fit and the comfort. Obviously, it's a comfortable jacket to move around in. You've got armor in your arms. That's from the company Smoothways. In your elbows and your shoulders, you have a pocket for a back protector if you want to put one in. As I say, that armor is nice and flexible, nice and comfortable. It is one of the brands we pick up a little bit on it being heat dependent. So when it gets a little bit colder, it is a stiffer kind of armor. It's just worth knowing that. It's still comfortable enough, but there are better versions. If you want to swap that out, of course, you could do that. And the sizing on this one is slightly different to the Rogue or the Rocker, which size slightly more accurately, but I'll explain more in their individual videos. With this one, I would say most people are going to need to go down a size from what they might expect. We've obviously got that size guide on the website to help you out, but for reference, just to explain, I'm a 38-inch chest. That generally puts me in most medium jackets. It's actually the small that I would get in this instead. For me, that's slightly more of an American fit, which is why I make reference to the Roland Sands design jackets, which fit similarly to this. If you're looking for some nice leather options whilst you're on the bike, then Age of Glory have you covered. Check out the links to the Rogue or the Rocket if you prefer. Links will be in the description, as I mentioned earlier. And for more of the world's finest riding gear, stay tuned to Urban Rider. Thank you.